Hello everybody, this is XStark1ll3rX's here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a different kind of Runescape video. So I'm going to be comparing Tetsu and Torva armor and giving you my opinion on which you should buy. So today, for these two sets of armor, I'm going to compare the defense stat, the prayer bonus, the HP, and the bonus damage that they give, as these are the only ones that are affected, I do believe. So let's go right into it. So on the left hand side we have Torva, which gives us 2,313 defense, a prayer bonus of 7, and total HP of 7,740. And the damage is for wearing Torva is 160. Now for the Tetsu, our defense is 2,560, prayer bonus is 0, and HP is 8,442, and the damage is 99. Now, let's get into actually comparing these two sets of armors side by side before we go into an actual demonstration of killing a monster wearing these two types of armor and seeing which can kill it the fastest. So, in defense, overall, the Tetsu armor is the best overall. In the prayer bonus, the Torva takes the crown in that one. And you can see the HP, the Tetsu armor is just over 700 HP better. Now, comparing these three stats overall, it does look like that the Tetsu armor is the way to go. But obviously, as you may be aware, or may not be aware, the Tetsu armor does degrade to nothing unless you have the superior version, which I don't, which I'm not comparing. I'm comparing it to the normal one, which you buy off the Grand Exchange. So that's one up for Torva, it doesn't degrade into nothing. You can actually repair it, and the downside for Tetsu is you can't repair it unless it's a superior version, which you do need 90 plus Slayer to make. So that's I think that's 1 point for Torva there on the degrading. But overall on the stats, it goes to Tetsu on that one. Now if we look at the damage here, it's a 160 for Torva, as that gives a damage bonus, and the Tetsu armor does not. Now, this is probably the main reason why the Torva is favoured over the Tetsu, I think, as it does give a damage bonus that Tetsu doesn't. But if you aren't really bothered about damage, then the Tetsu might be the way to go, as the defense and the HP is higher. So, now we've discussed the stats, let's go into a physical demonstration on which one can kill a monster the fastest. Right, these two armor sets will be using the armor shown on screen with no additional bonuses and just dual, drag or longswords, and we shall see which one is truly the best for killing monsters. Okay everybody, so first off we are going to do a test of the Tetsu armor. Now to do this test I'm not going to use any of the abilities and just kill the creatures using base damage that I just use normally. So I've chosen Aquanites as a relatively mid-level creature. So I've got a timer here as well, so I can time the total, time, how long it takes. So here we go from first tip. So there we go. So let's see. They're doing reasonably well so far. Right, so that took 12 seconds and 95 milliseconds. Feel the blues. So I'll go and get the Torva and be right back and see what that can do. So I'm back again with Torva. Right, for the Tetsu, I did the killed 3 Aquanites, timing them each time, and I've got an average time, which I'll explain at the end. And then we're going to do the same with the Torva. I'll only record one just to show how I'm doing the test, and then I'll do the other two, and then we will get to the results. So here we go. Wow, that was really quick. So, okay, I will be right back. Okay, everybody, now I'm going to give you the results of the test which I've just done and give you my final opinion on which I recommend you to get. Obviously, before I do that, I will obviously give you the prices as well. So, overall in the testing and analysis, The Tetsu armor killed an Aquanite in an average 17.48 seconds without abilities, and over the 3 kills took 666 damage. Now Torva did the overall kills in the 3 kills in 13 seconds and 4.4, but took 2,100 damage doing it. Now this may be due to bad luck, or it may be due to the defense bonus. So overall in points, which I've been doing, they are equal, 3 apiece. Tetsu is better at 3 things and Torva is better at 3 things. So the prices now, Tetsu I believe is 6 million for the helm, about 8 million for the chest plate, and 7 million for the legs. Now obviously this is all negative, as once you've worn them you cannot repair them. So that's a huge disadvantage against them. And I believe Torva helm's about 57 mil, the body is about 85 mil, and the legs are about 75 mil. They are just rough estimates. So, which do I recommend you get, depending on your wealth, obviously? Now, obviously, overall, I would say if you've got low, then get Tetsu. If you've got high, then get Torva, if you've got a lot of money. But if you have got a lot of money and are willing to, and are wanting to decide which to get as a permanent source of armor, it's a tough decision, really, but I personally would go with, I would probably go with Tetsu. Now let me explain the reasons for this. The reason is I prefer to just take less damage, so I don't have to use as much food. Now, this is a huge advantage when just killing on Slayer, because then you have more space for drops and stuff. Now with Torva you will take a bit more damage, so for me personally I would go with Tetsu. That's my opinion, and it is up to you what you do with that opinion. So you could take my advice and get Tetsu, or you can stick with Torva. That's what I think. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to punch the like button and leave a comment down below, and also subscribe. And if you wish, you can follow me on my Twitter feed, which is also linked down below. So, is anyone else to say? I've been XStark1ll3rX. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.